A bird doesn't have to talk to let you know it's really fond of you and really appreciates you. So I think it's very easy to be too intent on getting a bird to talk, and that a lot of people are disappointed when they buy a parrot if they expect it to be a good talker and it isn't. And another thing that I have to say that I've noticed is that quite often the best talkers don't always make the best pets, because some of the best talkers I've ever seen have really been bad-tempered, quite nasty-natured birds. So it doesn't follow because your bird talks well that it's going to be a brilliant pet. The relationship between the owner and the parrot is the most important aspect. If you're going to buy a macaw, you need to make sure first of all that you have enough space for them, because they do need a rather large area, more so than obviously an Amazon parrot or any of the smaller species. So they need a large cage to sleep in and eat. My Max is not in his cage during the day. He's out sitting on top of his cage and doing what he wants to do. I've always had my own bird room. It was a second bedroom, so we've never had a second bedroom. This is their room. But at the same time, they mustn't try and take over the whole house. It is important that you clearly show them what is their space and what is their territory, because they are very territorial birds. In terms of actually feeding and looking after a macaw, it is no more difficult to look after than any of the smaller species. You just need to do your homework on the kind of foods that they should have. In terms of behaviour, it's important that whilst you instill a certain amount of discipline in your bird, you also provide it with an environment where it gets mental stimulation and has an enjoyable lifestyle, and also follows a routine really. They like a set routine, and they like to know when they're going to come out and when they're going to have their meals, and so they're like small children really in many respects. But you must teach them discipline. It's no good if your bird thinks it rules the roost, as it were. And I've seen so many people who are actually absolutely terrorised by their birds. Now you just sit there and behave yourself, because you've been bad. Bad. Yes. I really specialise in parrot behaviour. And what I try to do is to advise people on their choice of parrots, being sensible about what they buy and what is suitable for their household, and also all the things that you need to know about buying a parrot for the first time and learning how to look after it. I think now it would be quite nice to have Max's page on Pet Street, and then you can learn more about his adventures and what we've been up to, and also if you've got any dire problems, you can always let me know.